Hey guys, it's Tsitsi, and right now I am going to do the Princess Leia hairstyle, or you can call it two bun hairstyle. So when I actually did this hairstyle for the first time, I didn't really know that it was the Princess Leia hairstyle, but I went to school and everyone was like, oh my goodness, it's Princess Leia, but I wasn't sure who that was, so I actually went on Google, searched Princess Leia on Google Images, and she came up. And to be honest, it really doesn't look like what I had, but people felt that I resembled Princess Leia's hairstyle. So what you're going to need for this, to do this and achieve the desired result, is two medium shaped buns. So I actually only have one medium shaped bun and a large shaped bun. But what I did was I took off one layer of this and thought it would make it look a bit smaller, but it looks like it didn't make much of a difference, guys. So what I actually do when I do this, when I've actually got it all around my hair, I just press it just like that, and it actually does work, because it's actually, the material is net, so it's really yeah, it's friendly when you want to do things like that. Okay, you're gonna need a brush. Yeah, so this is actually pretty simple to do. Your hair does need to be certain length, you know, long enough to cover up the hair, to cover up the bun, sorry. And yeah, unless you use smaller buns, but this is what I'm using. And then now, get your you're gonna need a hair tie for both buns actually. So just get your brush or comb or whatever you actually use to comb your hair out. Right? So make sure you've actually divided your hair evenly, because you don't want more hair going on one bun and then the other bun is just, you know, it's not gonna look good. It's gonna look uneven, and then you're gonna have to do it again, which is just a lot of trouble. So tie this up, because you're going to do that side first and you don't want it getting in the way, and it's annoying, especially if you have thick hair like mine. Alright, I'm going to tie it. So just comb it out like this to make sure it's even, so that when you actually tie it, it doesn't look so bad. Just get my hair tie, and then you're going to hold it. So you want to hold it in the middle on that side, right, like that, and then you tie it like this. Alright, oh, that's enough. And you want to make sure you've actually grabbed all your hair and tied it actually firmly, so that maybe when people touch your hair and be like, oh my gosh, your hair is amazing, can I touch it, can I shake it, it doesn't fall off, you know, because that is just embarrassing. That's like my actual worst fear when I have these sort of hairstyles. And what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to get your bun. So this is the medium one that I don't really need to do anything to, and you put your hair through the hole just like that. Press it firmly close to your head. Then you're gonna need to sort of tilt your head to sort of like make sure that the hair stays put like that, to enable you to spread it out nicely without it moving around. So you're just doing that right now. So you need to like sort of feel around when you can't see, because it's like on top of your head, you can't see the top of it. You need to feel around, and make sure that the bun is actually covered and your hair is covering it evenly. And what you start to do, like any other bun that I've shown you guys, you want to tuck it underneath, alright? So you just tuck it underneath like that. So whilst you're tucking it underneath, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't look like what you want it to look like, if it doesn't actually look even. That it doesn't matter, because you're going to fix it afterwards, right? So like that. Now you're going to need one of those things like this. So I told you that what I'm actually using, which I find really useful other than anything that you can buy in the shop, is a piece of my stockings or pulling socks, you know, because they're stretchy, like the material is really stretchy and actually works. It's brilliant. Right, so you just go around it like that, like this, and you can see that, you know, you need to press it down, push it down, just to cover that little tiny gap that was showing there, right? So you've got that right now. You want to comb it around just like that, to make sure it looks even, it looks good. Like that. So when you've got bits that won't tuck under, you might want to use a bobby pin just to hold it down. And what I'm doing right now is putting my middle fingers through the hole and sort of like pulling it out so that it covers a bit more space and it looks a bit more wider. So just like that. Just make sure it looks a bit more neater. If you've got flyaways because your hair isn't even, you might want to use some gel to sort of go around in the bun, you know, spread it out so that your flyaways won't be showing, won't be everywhere, and it'll look a bit more neater. And now you've got your second bunch. You can see my line here is not very even, but this is just a tutorial. So when you actually do it yourself, you might want to do it even. And just tie your hair like that. See, there you go. And what you're gonna need to do now is get your bun. So I hope this works out, because sometimes it just doesn't really do what you want it to do, but that's hair. And if you do your hair a lot, you know what I'm talking about, right? So this is the large one that I told you guys about, that it's not the same size. I tried to cut it down, take off a layer, but hey, it didn't work. So let's hope something wonderful happens today. Right? There you go. Yes, it's been quite difficult. Just like that now. Alright, there. That's alright. No, it's not. Okay, it is. So, look at that. It's kind of stressful actually. So you just get your hair, ignore that. When you actually buy your medium buns, make sure you buy the same sizes, guys, so you don't have to go through what I'm actually experiencing right now. And you know what? Take that off. There you go. Make life a bit more easier. So I think when I do this, when it's actually finished, it's not really going to look even, like they're the same size. But this is just a tutorial, so when you actually do it, I hope that you guys don't do what I did and you use the same size buns. Alright, so you just want to comb it out again. And then now, after combing it out evenly to cover your bun, you want to tuck it underneath. So when your bun is, when it's not tight, and when your hair doesn't actually fill up the whole of the bun, it will be moving around a bit. So what you need to do is just, well, there's really nothing you can do, to be honest. And now, get your comb. No, now actually get this, go around it, so that when you want to try and comb it down and when you want to try and tuck it, it doesn't fiddle around. It just makes life a bit easier when you're doing something like this, guys. Okay, and now you get your comb. Just go around doing that right now. Okay, just keep going around like that. So fix this one up a bit. Alright, so this is what it actually looks like. I don't think I look like Princess Leia, but okay. So, yeah. And, you know, after that you might actually want to go around and, you know, comb it a bit. And this is the finished result. And, of course, you have the little flyaways that you want to make look better after that. But, yeah, this is what it looks like. And, if you like this hairstyle, then I would definitely recommend that you try it. And if you like experimenting, you know, and you know, if you're someone who's not too scared of what people say about your hair, because not everyone is going to like you doing something different to something that everyone does. Like, I get this kid every day telling me my hair is ugly. You know, it's this tiny little 4-year-old. But hey, kids are crazy, eh? So yeah, so you guys, I definitely recommend that you do this hairstyle. And if you guys like it, please comment, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. Alright.